Island breezes, Madeline, Coopsammy. Island breezes, fragranced zephyrs, cooling scorched and arid landscapes can never be equated with prairie July winds, which madly scatter tumbleweeds and threaten disaster to Palliser's Triangle, or draughts which cool summer's lingering breath in wistful October nights, warmed by a pumpkin-colored moon in a northern clime, prefacing winter's frosty birth. Island breezes descending from the Fort George Hill vied with the breezes from the sea at Mucurapo, tempering the overheated Sunday morning services of the Church of St. Mary's. Fanned the bodies of the residents of the house next door, toothless, blind, despairing, their denim uniforms tainted with the odious smell of poverty, seated under the spreading saman tree, bemoaning their fate, their longevity, or grasping with sinewed claw-like fingers the chain-link fence, whined to passers-by for alms. Island breezes were the first unruly stirrings of adolescent dreams, were whispered promises on trade fair nights, on moonlit picnics at Maracas Beach, or on the starlit meadows in hidden valleys of the northern hills. Island breezes in an open boat, so warm and welcoming in the dew of early morning, breathing the subdued excitement promised by a day of downed islands, turned shivery, cool, and deadly on a late and terrifying evening journey, amplifying the crazed, uncaring billows, threatening us all with a watery grave, a dire warning to inexperienced sailors of the sea's dominion, its fickle nature and inexorable potency. Island breezes cool the heat of writhing bodies, the tempo of the kaiso and the pan, at many an outdoor evening fete at Carnival, before they became spectator sports in the torpor of high noon. And on Carnival Tuesday, while sunshine shimmered on the silk, the satin and the velvet of the old-time carnival, island breezes rustled the feathers and the plumes of manifold masqueraders, bedecked, bejeweled in costumes intricate and flawless. Island breezes filtering from the northern range temper the fever of the overpopulated developments along the east-west corridor, and atop a majestic peak, the monastery of St. Benedict, serene, unchanged for 90 years, augmented by the gentle breezes of the heights, stands impassively surveying the frantic hordes below, pursuing prosperity, first world status. Island breezes still bear within their wake the pensiveness of temps perdu, still festoon the psyche with urges and desires long buried or discarded. Island breezes have not relinquished their urgency, their power, to annihilate and shatter all complacency and smugness, bred from years of cynicism, of disappointment, of acceptance of the human condition, and the loss of eagerness, of hope, and all the promises of youth.